Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Friday night takeaway. I've been at KFC. There's a surprise. Haha! That's like visiting KFC today. So, get some crispy naans. And that's not a derogatory term for your granny. Got my crispy naan. Anyway, well, yeah, over there. So we've got two. We've got the creamy original. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. And we've got a Tandoori Zinger as well. Enough. Interesting names. Interesting times. It is, yes. A little drink of water. So, these are quite pricey. They're £7.49 each. Or if you want them as a meal, it's only £2 more, they say. Yeah, only £2 more. So it takes up to £9.49. You know, that's not just an easy one just to kind of palm off, is it? Right, so we'll start with the creamy one first. I'm not saying it. I want to, but I'm not going to say it. Just, no, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, this wonderful, it looks like something that's just, you made up yourself, doesn't it? You know, it doesn't look particularly nice. It's got, I'll try to show you. That's what we're trying to avoid doing, but I ended up doing it anyway. So it's not the most sturdiest of options. So it's got tomatoes, lettuce, onion, and if it's not actually in the sandwich, it's on the paper, on the table, because that's where it's sitting. It's got a sauce, haven't we all? And it's also got a bit of chicken in it. Oh, Jesus. It's a messy bugger. So yeah, I'm not really sure what this is supposed to taste of. It doesn't really say. I mean, with the tandoori, you can understand, well, it's a bit more exotic flavouring of the accents of the tandoor. You know, as I say, yeah, lovely. Don't know what the creamy one actually tastes of, and I was too frightened to ask when I was getting it at the drive-through, just in case I got it. So I thought, oh no, you can cancel that one. You know. But anyway, I know I'm dragging it ourselves because I don't really want to kind of bite into it, because for something that's creamy, it doesn't look particularly kind of, you know, just looks like mayo. Maybe it is just mayo. Right. Let's see what it's like. What I've noticed is it's not much at the back. It seems to be all at the front. But anyway. So, okay, first thing you notice is the naan bread's a bit doughy. And it's got grill marks on it, but it doesn't actually have the texture of the grilled marks on it. It almost feels like it's been kind of painted on, because it doesn't actually feel it's actually been grilled in any way. Far too soft. So I don't know what these kind of grill marks are. The creamy kind of sauce is more like a kind of herby kind of mayo. That's it. Doesn't really taste much. You can't taste the chicken. I suppose you can taste the tomatoes a bit and the onions a bit, and of course you get the texture of the lettuce. But the main kind of standout kind of thing about it is just how doughy. For the little kind of naan bread, it's more doughy than a roll. It's twice, maybe three times the thickness. You know, you're thinking. And for the price, I don't think it's really that great, to be totally honest. What would I give it out of 10? Here we go. For £7.49, I would say you're better off buying buying your favourite kind of KFC burger or sandwich, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I wouldn't turn around and say that's anything kind of groundbreaking or wonderful. In fact, for the money, I think you can actually buy other things that are at KFC, kind of sandwich wise or burger wise. That's far better value, I'll be totally honest. So because of that, I'm going to give it 4.5. 4.5 out of 10. It's I think that maybe should have given it a 5, and I'm like, well, no, not at that price. It's not exactly an average price, is it? It's going to rip in the piss, to be totally honest. Right. Shall we do the Tandoori Zinger? Although notice the Tandoori Zinger is flatter than the creamy one, as if somebody sat on it. It wasn't me. So again, we've got the sauce, which is just out of it. Again, tomatoes, lettuce, onion, and I think with cheese on it as well, if that makes any difference, because you can't taste it. I think there's cheese on it, but again, I'll put all the details on there, what's in there, because, like I say, I was about to say these things fall apart just by looking at them. Never mind when you're starting kind of digging about to see what's in them, and then of course it just falls apart. So let's have a bite before it completely collapses. Covered in it. Must be great. Well, watch that guy from Scotland lick his palms. It's a great video. If you are into palm licking, kind of things like that, I am available. By the way, I'll put my number of my agent down below there, and if you want to come and watch me, at an event of yours licking my palms, then feel free to hire me. A wee bit of spice there, not much. It tastes kind of more herby than the creamy one. I'll stick another bite because I'll just put my fingers straight in it. Look. Yeah. It does have a slight kind of bring of garam masala to it. So it does. But yeah, it's okay. The naan's quite strong, although there's a bit more flavour from that naan than this naan. So this naan's better than that naan. There you go. Battle of the naans. But yeah, still not that great, to be totally honest. I would say the Zinger does taste better than the creamy one because it actually has more flavour to it. That's the main reason. But it still suffers from the same problem of the kind of stodgy naan. That's quite dewy. And overall, there is more naan than anything else. So the worst part of it seems to be the biggest part of it. So yeah, I'm going to give this a 5. So the first one got 4.5. This one gets a 5. It gets half a point more because it's actually got a little bit more flavour. but it's still overpriced. And let's be totally honest, not that. So would I recommend going for the Crispy Naans? If you want to try them, go and give them a go. But our best advice is don't waste your money at that price and go and buy something else instead. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you in another Friday night takeaway. And bye for now.